All right, welcome to The Explainer. If you've ever worked in a restaurant, you know that sound, the phone ringing right in the middle of a massive dinner rush. It's a blessing and a curse, right? Well, today we're going to dive into a tool that's designed to flip that curse into pure opportunity, making sure you never ever miss a customer again. So, let's just start with a really big question. How much is one unanswered phone call really costing your restaurant? It's so easy to just dismiss it. Oh, it's just one person. But when you actually start to add it up, the numbers, they can be pretty staggering. So what does that one lost connection actually mean for your bottom line?
Think about it like this. Maybe it's a simple $40 takeout order. The host is slammed, trying to seat a big party, the phone's ringing off the hook, and by the time anyone gets a free second, the caller's gone. Boom, that's $40 that just walked right out the door.
Or hey, what about this? A couple is trying to book a table for date night. They call, get your voicemail, hang up, and literally seconds later, they've booked a spot at your competitor down the street. So that's a table for two, plus drinks, maybe dessert, all of it gone.
And here's the one that, this one really hurts. That caller, they could have become a weekly regular. The kind of person who tells all their friends about how amazing your restaurant is. But nope. Because no one picked up, they just became your competitor's new favorite customer. That one single missed call, it could literally cost you thousands in the long run.
So what's the fix? Well, it's called CallTender. And look, this is not your typical press one for frustrating automated menu. It's an AI assistant that was built from the ground up specifically for the beautiful chaos of the restaurant world. And the key part? It has a voice that actually sounds human. Honestly, the best way to think about this is like you just hired a new front-of-house employee. But this is the employee who never calls in sick, never shows up late, and is always ready to greet every single customer with a perfect, friendly tone, 24/7. Okay, so how does this new team member actually do on the job? Let's break down exactly what CallTender can handle for you. So it's basically designed to take all those time-consuming calls off your plate. It answers every single call instantly, 24/7. It can actually take takeout orders. It handles all those repetitive questions, what are your hours? Where can I park? Which frees up your human staff. And this is clever. For reservations, it just sends a direct booking link right to the caller's phone via text. And maybe the best part of all, there's no new hardware, no complicated tech stuff to worry about. Now, I know exactly what you might be thinking right now. My customers hate talking to robots. And you know what? That is a totally valid concern. But this is where the technology gets really, really interesting. Right? We have all been trapped in those awful, robotic, scripted phone trees. They are so frustrating. CallTender is built to be the exact opposite of that. It uses really advanced language models to be responsive, to actually understand tone, and to have a natural back-and-forth conversational flow. It's a whole different ballgame. And here's the thing. It's not some one-size-fits-all solution. It's completely customized to your specific restaurant. You can train it on your menu, right down to the ingredients. You can train it on your allergy policies. You can even infuse it with your restaurant's unique personality. So the voice on the phone actually sounds like it belongs to your place.
So this is absolutely the crucial point. This technology is not about replacing your awesome team members. It's a tool to support them. Think about it. It handles all the constant phone interruptions, so your in-house staff can focus 100% of their attention on the guests who are right there, in front of them. That creates a better experience for absolutely everyone.
Okay, so a better experience is great, for sure. But let's talk about the bottom line. Let's talk numbers. What does a support system like this actually mean for your revenue?
$1,200. That's the kind of potential monthly impact we're talking about here. So the obvious next question is, how?
And look, that number isn't based on some wild, complex calculation. It's simply the revenue you'd get from capturing just one extra $40 order a day. Just one. For a lot of busy restaurants, that's a pretty conservative estimate, which means your return on investment can be, well, almost immediate. And this really isn't just for one kind of restaurant. A super busy quick service spot?
They can use it to make sure they capture every single order during that chaotic lunch rush. An upscale, fine dining restaurant, they can use it to protect their high-end brand experience by making sure every call is answered perfectly and professionally. It's a tool for family-owned businesses, big chains, pretty much everyone.
At the end of the day, the best way to really get the difference between a clunky robotic system and a truly natural-sounding AI, well, it isn't to have someone like me explain it to you. It's to experience it for yourself.
You can actually try a live demo right now and hear exactly what a customer would hear when they call. And really, it leaves you with one final thought. If a customer called your restaurant this very second while you're listening to this, who would answer and what would they hear?